the opportunity again. I rise to endorse the work program and strongly support it, but I do want to acknowledge that the work program continues to give momentum to the change process within the ITF to make it a more organising, globally type union, and the RMTU, and I think other New Zealand affiliates certainly follow that trend. I want to talk specifically about two items: organising regionally and health and safety. And so on organising regionally, I just wanted to report about what the Australian and New Zealand unions have been doing with the creation of the Trans-Tasman Transport Union Federation. And that's where the regional unions, ITF and some non-ITF unions, join together to give voice to the fact that we are stronger together, and we have used our cross-border union alliances to target specific industries and specific employers, and it has worked, particularly with toll. It helped us in New Zealand with toll holdings, that absolutely obnoxious and rapacious Australian global multinational, and it's helped in other areas like offshore oil and gas, which I know had no application here. So I really urge affiliates, don't necessarily wait for the ITF based in London or the regional offices to come up with the idea that actually unions can just join together and do things, you know? And so, you know, we are stronger together, and so just unions deciding to work together in itself can provide momentum for these things. I also wanted to talk about health and safety, and one of the problems that we have in New Zealand is that a lot of our public level crossings just have a set of flashing lights and a few bells, and in many cases are totally unprotected. We don't have any sort of separation of road traffic, foot traffic from rail that are in other mature rail systems. And as the rail systems have been growing in train frequency, of course people aren't expecting actually trains to be on tracks. It's one of the new learning phenomena in New Zealand is that actually tracks are for trains, they're not for pedestrian thoroughfares and so on. And so we've had to come up with some pretty unique programs. One that we've done jointly with community groups, with the rail company, with the rail union, and with the police, is we've done a program called Call It In. And what we've found is that if the train drivers call in these trouble spots, call in the vehicles that go through just in front of the trains, and we now have commitment from the police to actually follow up and do the prosecutions, then actually we've seen the train collisions, the pedestrian deaths and everything actually fall off quite dramatically. So I don't have any of the Call It In programs with me, but if brothers and sisters want to give me their cards at some stage, I will certainly send the material to them. It may be able to be applied in their own countries, but it actually shows the value of unions, community groups and police working